Hello! Always wanted to do this. Good morning from Hatston, the Reflex Eco Cars office. I'm here today wearing my Drive Electric hat. The discounted offers on the DS3 and the Volkswagen e-up are set to end Friday the 24th of June. That is just 11 days away from now, date of recording, Monday the 13th of June. So the rules are with Innovate UK that this discounted offering has to come to an end, and it's going to come to an end on that date. So you need to request a quote for the DS or the e-up or the e-expert van before the 24th of June. That's just 10 or 11 days away. I think I've said that already, but it's worth repeating. So request a quote, return your signed documents to me before, you guessed it, Friday the 24th of June. After that, you'll be too late. You've got to get those returned signed documents in order for everything to be processed to get the discount. It's around £1,500 discount on the DS and just over £1,000 discount on the e-up when it comes to the cost of the lease over 2, 3 or 4 years. Okay? But what are these like to drive, Jonathan? Well, let me take you out for a test drive now in the e-up and also the DS3. So welcome to the Volkswagen e-up. It's a great car to drive. I really like these little e-ups. This has a 33 kilowatt hour usable size battery, and at the moment I'm averaging 5 miles per kilowatt hour. So basically 5 times 33 will give you the estimated range on average. So a good 150 mile range in this little PDEV. We've leased lots of these as part of the Reflex discount offering, and as I've said previously, we have 5 of these left that have been allocated by Drive Electric to Orkney, so they're waiting for new owners. Great little car, reversing camera, air conditioning, heated seats, 2-stage heated seats, warm and really warm, and they're great. Yeah, it's even got a little holder for your mobile phone, which I think is brilliant because you can then use the sat-nav on your phone, which always tends to be more reliable and more accurate than the inbuilt sat-navs on most car manufacturers. So, fantastic little car, handles really well, very low centre of gravity. I am a 6'4". I have, that much headroom. It's great. Admittedly, not that many people could sit behind me, but I tell you what, I was going to say as a commuter car they're great, but to be honest, with 150 mile range, if you just want to get from A to B, if you want to go from Stromness to Kirkwall or Kirkwall to Stromness, your daily commute with 150 mile range, you're only going to be plugging this in once every 4 or 5 days. It's brilliant, really nice. This is here at Hatston, so ring the office before the 24th, book yourself a test drive and experience yourself what they're like. Now you can take the car away on the test drive on your own. You won't have me or the team chewing your ear telling you how wonderful they are. Just take it away for like 10 or 15 minutes, take it on a test drive and see for yourself whether you fit in it, whether you like the drive, and then we can get you a quote that needs to be returned before the 24th of June as the discount is set to end. The Reflex project will carry on right through to next March. There's lots of interesting, exciting developments with regard to helping Orkney to balance its grid, which we can cover in a later video. But the project's carrying on. The discount is set to end 24th of June is when you need to get your signed quotes back to me. Okay, let's go and have a look at the DS3. So welcome to the DS3. big shout out and thanks to Kelly Burns for loaning me her car for the day today to do this filming. It's great. There's lots of comforts and lots of touch sensitive screens and buttons, and it's got individual styling, and I think it's quite different. It's not your normal humdrum box on wheels. It's quite nice in here. Drives really well. 50 kilowatt hour battery here, probably around about 45 kilowatt hour usable, and at the minute on the gasometer it's showing 70% full with 124 miles on the gasometer, so around 150 mile range in this DS3. It's very nice. It's a lot more quiet and subdued. Love the sound of the indicator. You've got that cosseted luxury feel with lots of soft touch fabrics and sort of leatherette on the dashboard. It's really nice. So this is one of the few EVs that are available sort of for July delivery here on Orkney. So I'm quite comfortable again. I'm 6'4", as I said. I've got probably a little bit more headroom in this than I did have in the E-Up. Seats are lovely, really nice cosseted feeling in the seats. So the DS3, let's have a quick walk around it. Love the pop-out handles that pop out as you walk up to it. I've actually left this running, so you've got some seat adjustment, height adjustment there, sort of nice bucket seats, and I've got the seats set for me, and there's a fair amount of decent legroom at the back, or people in the rear. Very distinctive diamond styling going on, and a reasonable size boot. There we go. You get the just the Type 2 cable in the DS. Nice bit of kit. I really like the styling. I think it's Citroen posh. The posh version of DS is the posh version of Citroen. I've really gone to town on the styling. I think they look great. So yeah, the DS3. Lots of great features. As you have just seen, two great EVs, quite different, but I love them both. They're really good. What are the costs? Let's get down to it. So the Volkswagen E-Up, over 3 years, 5,000 miles a year, is around £200 a month over 3 years, with an initial rental of £1,646. There are other fees and costs. I will explain that to you when I do the compliance phone call. What about the DS3? Around about £40 a month more. It's a bigger car. It's got a slightly bigger battery. But the DS, on 3 years, 5,000 miles a year, is £241.64 per month, with an initial rental of £2,611.68. Other costs as well. There's an excess charge for going over your agreed mileage. That can be adjusted at that's 12p a mile if you go over your agreed mileage at the end of the return of the vehicle, at the end of the personal contract hire. I can explain all that to you when you ring and have the conversation with me, and I offer you the compliance phone call. Please remember, the discount is set to end on the 30th of June, but I need all your returned signed quotes by Friday the 24th of June. Any later than that, we might not be able to get them processed. So please, just have in your minds, if you're thinking about getting a discounted EV from Reflex, you've got around 10 days to request a quote via the Drive Electric website. You can find a link via the reflexorkney.co.uk website. Follow those links, or go to Drive Electric direct, request a quote for either of these two cars. Also the eXpert van, we've got a few of those that we can offer with a discount as well. In the future, when the discount's ended, you still can lease an EV via Reflex, via Drive Electric, but there won't be any discount. So if you don't want a DS and you don't want the E-Up, and we've run out of discounted Nissan Leaf and all the other vehicles that we have supplied, they're no longer available because of this time constraint of the discount ending. But if you did want something, say you wanted a Tesla or a Polestar or an ID4 or any of the variety of EVs that are now available on the market, request a quote. I can do the compliance phone call with you, give you the quote, give you the numbers, and I'll do all the arrangements to get it here to Orkney for you as a normal public priced EV that you'll see on the Drive Electric website. Okay, so leasing is still available via myself as Drive Electric's representative here at Reflex and Eco Cars. Talking of which, if leasing's not for you and you want to buy a vehicle, then I'm training the Reflex Eco Cars team to do that whole Reflex Eco Cars car buying service. So we can supply you with any EV from anywhere in the UK, get it here to Orkney. Or if you do live south, and you're not an Orkney resident, you can still use the Eco Car service that I've been offering for the last 12 years of buying EVs to order on a flat rate fee of just £300 plus VAT. That is our profit margin when we supply you with an electric vehicle. Okay, so lots going on. If you want to lease and you live here on Orkney and you're an Orkney resident, get your skates on. You've got 10 days in which to apply for a quote, accept the quote, return the quote signed and all the other documents to me before, you guessed it, Friday the 24th of June, and then you can avail yourselves of one of these discounted electric vehicles as a personal contract hire. I think I've covered all the basics. Thank you for watching, and maybe I'll see you next time. Hello. Oh.